Hi gang, it's Mark Haas here and it's Adam Haas. We're here to talk to you for a couple seconds about the Major Leadership Convention that is coming up February 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. And so I want you for just a couple seconds to go back with me and think about the reason that you signed the dotted line, so to speak, when it came to getting involved in the life business. Maybe it was because your friend was excited about something and you didn't want to miss out. Maybe it was because you wanted to, join the weight loss program and get somebody off your back. Maybe it was because you thought for a couple seconds, what if? And I want you to think about that what if for a couple seconds. Was it, what if I can turn my thermostat up right now? What if I could have a four-wheel drive vehicle with the weather out there? What if I could be a stay-at-home mom or maybe a stay-at-home dad? What if I could be the main influencer in my kids' lives? What if when this baby comes that I could get rid of my job and be home? What if I could get myself out of debt? What if I could succeed again at something and feel great about myself again? Whatever those reasons were, there's a reason you signed that dotted line. And there was probably a what if moment in there, because I want you to think for a minute, what if that was really true? And go back and understand this. You're not going to succeed in the life business until you believe that you can. And the Major Leadership Convention is designed to help you believe that you can. There's going to be recognition where you're going to see other people just like you that are succeeding. So in your mind, when you're creating excuses and reasons that you don't think this will work for you or that you don't think it'll work, because sometimes people are even arrogant enough to think that this doesn't work. Like they've never had a B-type business in their life, but all of a sudden they become an expert on B-type businesses that don't work. And I was a little bit this way, by the way. But the point is you want to get to the Major Leadership Seminar and you want to humble yourself a little bit if you can. And I hate to use that word but it's just an important word, because that's what Reed and I had to do. We had challenges getting to our first leadership convention, and a lot of people do. There's not a single person that is, I'm reaching here with this video, that we haven't already figured out the solution to your problem. If it's not money, the problem is you don't have a plan to get the money. If it's you don't get off of work, then the problem is we don't have a plan to figure out how to inspire your boss to let you off of work. And there are very few instances where you shouldn't be there. Here's the one instance you shouldn't be there. If there's something else that weekend that is going to take you closer to your goals and dreams, then you should be doing that. If there's not something else that's going to be taking you closer to your goals and dreams, then you should be at this Major Leadership Conference coming up. And so I'm here with my son, Adam. He's 12 years old. Last leadership convention was the very first one he got to go to. Is that right?
It was 2 ago.
2. You've been 2 times. He's been 2 times already. So that's awesome. And so what I remember is that the ticket for a new person to go is what?
125.
125 bucks. Okay, Adam. So here's the funny thing. You're gonna work to earn 125 bucks. How'd you come up with the money to do that?
I just knocked on doors, shoveled snow day and night, and sold candy bars.
Sold candy bars. Is that your favorite thing to do?
No.
No? That's funny. So the point is that you're doing 2 things that are not in your comfort zone, something you don't really want to do. You're 12 years old, and do you make any money from the life business yet?
No, not old enough.
You're not, how old you got to be?
18.
18. So you got 6 years before you can make money. Is that right?
Yeah.
6 years. Holy cow. So you're willing to do something outside your comfort zone and work hard for the next 6 years to pay for your own ticket to go to these leadership conventions?
Yeah.
Okay. Why in the world would you do that? You don't get any financial benefit from it. Why would you do that?
Well, I learned from CDs and books that to be successful, you got to be around people and listen to them to be successful.
Okay. And are there some successful people at the leadership convention?
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's definitely more successful than me. That's why I'm going too. And so you got your ticket there already?
Yep. Awesome.
That's good. So here's what one of these babies look like. Let me bring it up here to the video for you. Adam's got his ticket. He's even got a nice little lanyard to keep it in good shape. So what you'll find out is if you're a brand new person, and Adam pays for his own, just like I told you, he works hard, and he actually always has money to buy his next one too, so that it's cheaper. Because if you buy your next ticket while you're there, it's actually get a pretty deep discount. And so if you're a brand new person, you get a pretty deep discount too. So we just want to tell you from the bottom of our heart, we want to figure out a way that you can get there, and your goals and dreams are dependent on it. Here's what I know: someone who does not go does not last. I don't know how else to tell you that. Those are the brutal facts. And so when you signed on the dotted line to get in a business, maybe you thought, well, I'm in a book and CD selling business and I'll see how it goes. Well, you're in a leadership business. This business is designed to take you from being who you are. See, for instance, who I was. If you listen to Dan Hawkins in the How to Get Started pack, you know, a guy that says, keep your eye on the dream and swing. He was never a people person. And here you got somebody that's going to be recognized. He's in life coach qualification. He's a brand new life coach. In addition to that, we got Claude Hamilton, I think, that just hit brand new life coach too. Or there's two brand new ones. I mean, amazing. No, he's life coach already. Anyway, I'm starting to get these guys mixed up because so many of them hit some of the top levels in the world. I mean, these guys are there. And so I'm going. Everybody on Team Maximus is going. And I just thought, man, I got to make a video or something, some tool that we can give people to help them understand how important it is to get you there. You're not going to get your goals and dreams probably a different way. And if you are, then you're doing the right thing. But if you're not, if you haven't gotten your goals and dreams in the last year or two and you're not on a fast track to get them, this is the only way to do it. And so it's an investment in you, and it's an investment in your community. See, people are only going to do what you do. And if you don't go, then it's difficult to get people on your team to go. And they're the reason you're going to get your goals and dreams. You need a team. That's the power of a team. We get to work together on this. And so if you haven't been before, you don't understand until you go. You're just going to have to take it on faith and hear it from the bottom of our heart that we're not trying to push you to go. We're not trying to make you go. We're trying to help you understand how important it is to go. And sometimes that can be a very difficult thing because people on the other side of the table from us think we don't understand their situations. And that's not true. When I met Scott and Angie Bell, Scott and Angie didn't have the extra money. They had brand new children, get little babies precious to them that, you know, were just a year or so old. You know, they weren't that old and their kids were very, very young. And they literally figured out a way, okay, we got these kids. We've never left them with anybody else, but we want our goals and dreams. That's more important. And so they had to take a leap of faith that this is the right thing to do. And here, lo and behold, Angie becomes a stay-at-home mom 7 months later. See, those are the things that are going to happen for you. You will not do something or commit to something you do not believe. And you got to get there in order to get the belief. You're going to see people just like you and some not so just like you. They're going across stage being recognized for some great level in this thing. And you're going to think, man, this works. I've got to commit to it. I got to do it. And so without belief, you're not going to do it. And without belief, you're driving your upline nuts because they're leaving their house, they're putting gas in their car, they're sacrificing on your behalf, they're trying to build depth and help you, and you're driving them crazy because you're emotionally here and you're emotionally there and you're emotionally here. And now they know about this because they did that one time too. So don't wake out too much that I'm saying that. I'm calling you out on that point. But you are kind of driving them a little bit nuts, and they're working hard on your behalf, and you're taking it all for granted many times, and you don't ever appreciate them. And they get that because we treated our uplines like that too when we got going. But you want to go for those reasons as well. But the number one reason really to go is to go for you. And it's very important that you talk to whoever it is you're working with and you say, listen, this is my challenge. What have other people done that are on the team, that are part of the light business, that are on Team Maximus? What are some of the other people done that have overcome that challenge? Because I need some ideas and some resources to understand how to overcome my obstacle. I get it. I've watched this video. Mark Haas says I need to go. Adam Haas is here validating that he's willing to earn his money in 6 years. He doesn't get to make any money for 6 years. But I'll tell you what, when he hits 18, I promise you he'll be tearing this up because he'll have the mind of a champion because he's hanging out with champions all day long. I know when I was doing, before I got started in this, I wasn't hanging around winners and champions. I was hanging around very special people, and you probably do too. So it's a very vital event to get to. If you don't get there, you're not going to make it. Very few people hang around if they miss a major leadership seminar. Very few. And you might be thinking, well, I'm one of the few. Well, if you're one of the few, then you probably have already built a really big team then. And if you haven't built a big team then you're too optimistic on your ability to hang around and be successful in this by missing that. I'm just telling you the brutal facts. Hear my heart on this. It's not to call you out. It's not to make you feel silly. It's not to be obstinate. It's not to be inconsiderate of your situation. We need you there for your goals and dreams to be had. And so we want you to figure it out. You get a deep discounted ticket if you're brand new. If you're not brand new, you know you probably already got your ticket. That's why we have the ticket holder meeting after every seminar, is to help get your team gelled and get them all in that direction. And we just want you to know how important it is for you. And one more thing, in addition to that, if you're not brand new, or you're a little bit brand new, but you've got people on your team, I want to give you some tools really quickly. There's a CD here called Building Numbers. It's in the Power Player Pack. It's very important that you listen to this CD because this teaches you how to get to a new person's house and get on their side of the table without help, without being too pushy. There's 2 CDs, Building Numbers. One of the other reasons we want you to go is because when your team goes there, you'll know exactly who you have as a team and who you don't have as a team. Because we already know people quit that don't make it to that event. They just can't sustain their own belief. And so the other one here is called the Art of Promotion. So in this pack, the Building Numbers and the Art of Promotion pack, and then there's also a Plan, Do, Check, Adjust. All these things are kind of saying about the same, a lot of the different things that mean the same thing, which is, hey, there has to be a plan, and part of the system says we go to the major conference. And so there's 2 CDs there, though. If you're brand new and you've got a team of people and you're trying to figure out how do I get over to their house and help them understand and solve their problems, those 2 CDs are going to be very vital. There's very specific language on how to help people make the decision, the right decision, without seeming pushy. We don't want to seem pushy. We just want to seem strong with conviction that we're fighting for you. We're not fighting against you. And so when someone shows up at your house and they say, hey, listen, we got to figure out a way, if they don't have all the right skills yet, understand that they're not there trying to cause you harm. They're there trying to help you get your goals and dreams. You got in this for a what if reason. Go back and think about that for a few minutes and let the person that's helped you figure out how to overcome your obstacles and get there. And so we're so excited that you're going to be there. We're so excited the life-changing event that's going to happen when you come out of there. They are talking about the cab bonuses. We're so excited. No one in the history of a word-of-mouth industry has ever done what these guys are doing. It's an extremely historical event. You want to be there for that reason too, because by the way, when we all come back excited about that and all the documents that we're going to have that we're going to be able to show the cab bonuses and the incomes that are going to be doubling for people at levels that, I mean, just the ability to go fast and make some really great income is very, very important. There's no doubt about it. A lot of people get in for money, but you know what? This is going to help you become a leader. This is going to change your life. And we love every single person on our team, and we might not know you, and you might say like Mark, well, how can you love us? Well, because we were where you were one time before, and we're not where we want to be, but we're not where we used to be. And I'll tell you what, one of the biggest reasons that's true is we refused to not go to a major leadership convention. We made sure we were there every time, no matter the obstacle, no matter the sitter challenges, no matter the work challenges, no matter the job challenges, no matter the self-employed challenges, and no matter the financial challenges, we figured out how to be there, and we want you there too. So God bless you. We'll see you there.